What's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about your stance. Last video we taught you how to grip the bat. Just a quick little recap on how to grip the bat, right? So if you're right-handed, you're going to go left hand on the bottom. Nice and decently firm grip, not tight though, and then the right hand's going to go right on top. So the right hand is going to be your top hand, left hand is going to be your bottom hand. Obviously, it's going to be the opposite if you're left-handed. So if you're left-handed, right hand on the bottom, left hand on the top. Top hand, strong hand, bottom hand, guide hand. That's the easiest way to think about it. So today we're going to go over a few stances that you can start with and eventually adapt over time to whatever best suits you. So overall, the best thing that you can do to customize your own stance is really watch a player with the same size and build, or if you're a kid, kind of take a look at your dad or what you think you were going to turn out like body wise. If you're watching a 6'8" dude swing the bat, if you're watching the O'Neal Cruz or someone Ellie De La Cruz swing the bat, and your whole family tree is 5'10", it's probably not the swing for you. You never know, it might work, but just find someone who does it better than you at a high level and kind of try to mimic what they're doing up there at the plate, as well as try to mimic their stance. It also helps you have a little bit of fun. But for starter stances, we're going to go over the three basic kind of stance types. You got the tall stance, you got about the average balanced stance, and then you also have the stance where you kind of take a bigger stride to start out with. But we'll show you a little demo of those three here. Typically the ones that are taller have a looser stance, a smoother swing. However, balanced can adapt a little bit better to your everyday pitches. So we'll go ahead and go over those real quick. So first, I'll just be presenting right-handed because I am predominantly right-handed. First stance, very simple. We'll just do balanced. So you got a nice base of support starting from the feet up. You don't want your knees too far in, you don't want them too spread out. This can work depending on what your stride is like. I know Mike Trout typically has a little wider of knees. It can also vary based on how your genetic layout is, your anatomical layout. So first stance, nice balanced, slight bend in the knees, feet about 3 feet apart, and then you can just place your hands wherever you feel comfortable. Typically, you want them anywhere from down here to up here. It's a pretty big range, but starting out typically near your shoulders is probably best. And the big thing you want to know during your swing, the big thing you want to look at during your swing, I should say, is your hands. How much are your hands moving? When you first start out, when you're doing your stance, it's okay to have your hands moving a little bit. I actually personally recommend this, just so you can start to get some rhythm. If you've never swung a bat before, you don't want to sit up here and then try to swing like this. Everything's gonna be stiff. Try to be nice and loose in everything that you do. Don't be too tense. Stay nice and loose. That'll help you advance your mechanics in swinging far faster and get you better results than it will be in stiff, that's for sure. So the second stance type we'll go over is the tall stance. So typically a closer stance, much more relaxed. Hands are typically higher up here. And you'll see a lot of guys like Cody Bellinger use this. I've used this one before. I really like it, actually. I don't know why I kind of shied away from it half my life, but I really like it. It allows you a better perspective when the pitch is being released, but it does expose a couple of weak areas when you first start out. Some pitches you might not be able to get to as easy as some other stances. So another stance is the wide stance, also known as two-strike stance. So a lot of people will widen their stance when they're down in the count, and this just helps your eye level be closer to the strike zone. And a lot of people will choke up with two strikes too, but that's for a later video. But this is one where a lot of people like to feel like they can generate more power. That's not necessarily true, but some people it is more comfortable. So if this one's for you, I say try out all three. Try out all three and see which one feels more comfortable to start out. And then after you start feeling more comfortable, find a player that does it better than you. Find a college player that you really like, find an MLB player, what I really recommend would be the MLB. Why not go to the top, right? And just have some fun with it, man. Just experiment. Don't be too serious about your stance when it first starts, because everybody has a different one. It's a very personalized thing, and it can vary. You can hit good with multiple different stances. It's not the end all be all of hitting, but it is a place where you get to have some freedom and have some fun. So don't take it too serious. Other than that, guys, just remember to stay loose. Remember the back grip that I showed you guys, and go ahead and experiment and let me know what you guys think and which one you like best. See you guys next time.